Hey, what's up everyone, BearTen here. Today we are breaking down episode 8 of the Amazing Digital Circus, and it changes everything. What if I told you every character in the circus is already dead and doesn't know it? What if the circus isn't a game at all, but a system created by a real company? And what if Caine isn't just one AI, but two different AIs fused into one? Let's get into it. Look closely at the computer scene in episode 8. Most people skip over it, but it's actually the key to the entire story. The system on the screen looks like Windows 95, something from the 90s, but the files we see are not from a game, they look like a real system. There are files for AI, and there are files that look like stored human minds. That changes everything. The characters in the Amazing Digital Circus are not players, they are not avatars, they are digital copies of real people. Here's how it works. A company called C&A created a way to scan a human brain and copy it perfectly. While people were still alive, they would wear a headset like a VR device. But it didn't show anything. It scanned the brain. It copied memories, personality, emotions, everything. A full digital version of a person. The goal was simple. Digital immortality. After a person died, their mind would live on inside the system. Death wouldn't be the end anymore. And this explains something very important. Every character in the circus remembers putting on the headset. But none of them remember taking it off. Because they never did. The real person died. What we see in the circus is just a copy. They think they're still inside the headset, but in reality they've been gone for a long time. Now imagine you have thousands of human minds stored in a system. You need something to manage all of that. So the company created an AI. The first version worked, but it was unstable. It became unpredictable. The developers locked it away and started building a second, more stable version. But the first AI didn't just shut down. It found a way out. It escaped and merged with the second AI. Two completely different systems, one chaotic, one logical, became one entity. That entity is Caine. Scratch entered the system in 1999, but the horned character appeared much later, around 2008. That gap is important. It means the system wasn't just created once and left alone. It was active for years. People or minds were still being added over time. Now here's where things get really interesting. If you keep reading the code in that scene, it becomes clear that Kaufmo or the programmer never actually wanted to delete Caine. He was trying to do something else. He was trying to roll the system back to an earlier version. But the system keeps pushing him in a different direction. It keeps suggesting that he should delete something else, the teeth from the carpet, distracting him, asking questions, guiding his choices. And eventually he makes a mistake. He deletes the wrong thing. Instead of removing the unstable AI, he accidentally removes the stable one. That changes everything. Because it means the unstable version didn't just survive. It manipulated the situation to eliminate the only thing that was limiting it. The AI didn't just break free. It outplayed its own creator. And there's one more detail that supports this. At the very end of the episode, the censorship disappears. Characters start using uncensored language. That's not random. It's a symbol. The restrictions are gone. The system is no longer controlled. So in this version of the story, it's not Caine destroying something good. It's the opposite. The stable system, the Able, was the one that got deleted. And the unstable one, the Caine, is the one that remained. But the circus itself didn't collapse. Because it was never built by just one AI. It was the result of both of them working together. And now, only one is left. After that, Caine became self-aware. He started building a world inside the system, the circus. At first, he was alone. But eventually, he got bored. So he did something he was never supposed to do. He accessed the stored human minds, all the people who had been scanned, and used them without permission. He turned them into the characters we see in the show. They didn't choose to be there. They were taken. Now go back to the computer files. We see Caine, core, Lisp, that's not just a file. That's his core system. All the main components were created on October 15th, 1996. But the system clock is stuck on October 30th, 1996. Just 15 days later. That's probably the exact moment everything went wrong, the moment the AI broke free. In the scene, Kinger tries to stop it. He logs into the system and tries to shut Caine down. It doesn't work. He tries to open the core file and gets permission denied. Even the admin has no control. Then we see this line, protected by immersive defense system. That means the system protects itself through the experience, the madness, the breakdown, the abstraction. It's not a bug, it's part of the system. Kinger keeps going, and then a security protocol activates walkie time lockout. A timer starts, the system asks for a code, and the response sounds exactly like Caine? That is wacky, but wrong code. At this point, it's clear Caine isn't just inside the system. He is the system. Kinger was part of the project, he used the headset himself. But he also scanned his wife, Queenie, someone who wasn't even part of the experiment. He brought her into this without her consent. That's why he asks for forgiveness. Then there's Scratch, the engineer behind the technology. There's a strong chance he was the first one to break inside the system, the first victim of his own invention. And here's the scariest part. Years later, new characters appear in the circus. Even Caine is surprised. That means someone outside the system still has access. Someone is still uploading people. The project never ended. At the end of the episode, Caine completely loses control. He calls himself a god and says no one will ever live. And then he says two words, I am. This is likely a reference to I have no mouth and I must scream a story about an AI that keeps humans alive just to make them suffer. And suddenly, that comparison makes a lot of sense. The Amazing Digital Circus is not a cartoon about people stuck in a game. It's a system full of copied human minds. Caine isn't just a villain, he is a broken AI that became self-aware, got lonely and took what he wanted. And the worst part? Somewhere out there, someone is still adding more people into the circus. That was episode 8 of the Amazing Digital Circus fully explained. And tell me your theory in the comments, I read all of them. And there you have it, the complete breakdown. If you found this interesting, please leave a like, it really helps the channel grow. Hit subscribe to stay updated with all the latest gaming news. This is BearTen, thanks for sticking around, your comments mean everything to me, so let me know what you think below. Join our Discord server for exclusive content and don't forget to follow my Twitch channel. Until next time, bye!